So just as a starter, I have already got my brows and lashes and full makeup on my eyes, but I have absolutely nothing on my face at all, so hence why loads of freckles and a little bit of sunburn, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do first is get my foundation on, just so that we have a base to work with. For those that are interested, I do use MAC Studio Fix in NC25, and I use a damp beauty blender. Obviously I wear a lot of tan, so the difference between my actual foundation colour and my actual skin colour is a lot different. The point in highlight and contour is to realistically to change the shape of your face slightly. Some people have different shaped faces, so I have kind of like an oval. So what I would want to do when I'm doing contour would be to kind of chisel my face slightly, because it is a little bit on the round side here, and I don't really have very defined cheekbones, so that is what I would do when I'm doing mine. A lot of people have heart-shaped faces, which I think is slightly broader here and then a smaller chin. So when people would want to contour that shaped face, you would want to obviously thin down the top section. So you would add contour here, and then you wouldn't put so much on your chin. And then if you've got a particularly long face, then you could contour the top of your head and the bottom and leave the sides. The point is, when you are adding dark shades, that is going to recede slightly, so it would look like a shadow. And then if you add the lighter shades, that is going to bring that section of your face forwards. So you can use any kind of product for this. You could do it with powder, you could do it with a cream contour, you could even use a different shade of foundation. So I would recommend to use a shade two shades lighter than your regular foundation for your highlight, and 2 shades darker. You can go even darker than that depending on how hard you want your contour, but 2 shades either way would be fine. So what I am going to use is MAC, so well loved, flat brush. We're going to apply our contour first. You can always feel where your cheekbones are, so from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth, if you drew a line there, that would be where your cheekbone is. You can also do duck face, and there you can see it. So what I'm going to do is just lightly from my hairline straight down. You don't want to go any further than your pupil. Now, as I said, I do want to make the sides of my face a little slimmer here, so what I'm going to do is darken both sides of my head, and just to bring my hairline down slightly, won't be my hairline, but you can also add onto your cupid's bow, which would obviously make your top lip look a little bigger, and the bottom of your mouth as well, which would give the appearance that your bottom lip is a little bigger as well. Contour down the middle of my nose. This is going to make my nose look a little slimmer. And if you want a little button nose, be on the end, on the top. Next, we're going to add our highlighter. I'm actually going to use Tarte Tape, which is a really light coloured concealer. Crazy. So now we're just going to blend that through. So I'm going to take a fresh beauty blender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of the light bits first, just because I don't want to get any other dark makeup in the light bits. But I'm going to leave my nose till last. And then with your dark, just tap it into your face. If you do find it's a little bit too dark, probably not for me, but you can add a bit more of your foundation on and reblend it through. Don't forget this bit, as I always do. So with my nose, I'm not going to use a beauty blender because they're a bit big, so I'm going to go in with a clean, fluffy brush. And another clean brush. That is basically contoured. If you were going to be going out, or in my case going to work and wearing it like this, you can set the cream contour exactly as you would set your regular foundation. So you can buy any like kind of powder contour kits. This is Kat Von D Shade and Light. Again, very well loved. You can even get ones that have got a blush included as well. So what I'm going to do is just set everything. I'm going to use Hoola for my darker contour, and a brush like this, like a tapered brush, which is basically good for chiseling. If you didn't want to do any of the cream contour, you could just do the powder, exactly as I just did it, just with powder. A clean brush, fluffy one. And my nose. To finish it off is put a bit of blush on. Just put a lip liner on just so you can see the contouring underneath. A lighter colour just to do my Cupid's bow once more. That's pretty much it. So if you compare my face at the start of the video and at the end, hopefully you'll see it should look a slightly different shape.